In this lecture, we are going to see some of the hosting providers that I don't recommend to get the maximum speed possible for your website. The first on the list is SiteGround.com. Why? Because I have seen many students from this SEO course hosting their website on SiteGround and they don't get even half of the speed what other students can get for the same configuration in a different hosting provider. So why this happens with SiteGround or some other hosting providers like iPage2? This is because they offer specialized hosting for WordPress, and any beginner in WordPress naturally gets attracted to these kind of hosting plans because they think, wow, there is a separate hosting for WordPress, so this should be the one for me. That's how they think, because there is no such thing like it's suitable for 10,000 visits or 25,000 visits. No one can say like that. These are just gimmicks. You need to understand. These visits are normally restricted by the bandwidth you use, and most of the hosting providers provide unlimited bandwidth. So there is no such thing that regulates the visits. The thing that you need to care about are whether they use SSD storage spaces, how much input output bandwidth, and the bandwidth speed they are providing, and also how many processes they are allowing you to use or run simultaneously. Beyond that, you need to care about whether they allow you to customize each and everything in your hosting for yourself. But you cannot expect all these options in any hosting which provide specialized WordPress hosting. So in any hosting provider, if you see this is a WordPress hosting plan or specialized for WordPress or optimized for WordPress, then just avoid that hosting because there is no such thing as that. Now, coming to what is the hosting that I recommend? Well, I recommend for shared hosting. If you want to choose a hosting package that is less than $10 a month, then choose StableHost. Whereas, if you want to go to VPS server, then don't go for VPS. Instead, go for Cloud VPS from vps.net. They also offer SSD VPS, but I just don't recommend them. Just use Cloud VPS. You can get it for around $50. Don't go by this $15 a month. I am saying 50 because you need to add Power Pack and at least two nodes to use the cPanel. Let me show you. See, you need to use cPanel for the best and easy management. For that, you need at least 2 GB RAM because if you go for one node with 1 GB RAM, then that's just like a shared hosting. So if you are going to a cloud VPS, choose two nodes and along with cPanel with CentOS. That will take you to $50 per month. So if you are in this budget, go to this website's cloud VPS server. Now, if you're even more, then go to Liquid Web's Cloud Dedicated, not this simple dedicated hosting. Go to Cloud Dedicated Hosting and choose a single processor at $159 per month or any other higher options. Also, I recommend you not to go for managed WordPress hosting. There's no such thing like that because they are already pre optimized in such a way you cannot optimize or customize for your needs. That's why I recommend you to take a bare bone or the hosting that is designed for everything. You can customize it like anything you want. Now, coming to why I recommend this type of hosting which can be customized. Let's see. This is my StableHost cPanel. Here you can see they offer 2 GB RAM for this web hosting plan. I am under this $9 Pro web hosting plan for this website, and you can see they offer 2 GB RAM, 100 processes that can run simultaneously, and as usual, unlimited bandwidth, unlimited disk usage, unlimited SQL database, email. All these are unlimited, but basically they are limited in some other terms which you will not peak. So just assume they are unlimited. What I am considered is this one. It's 5 capital Mbps. That's the input output bandwidth speed. I consider only these two things when I look for a hosting: RAM and this input output usage. Most of the hosting providers don't mention this anywhere. That's why I'm showing you my cPanel. Next, what other features I like here? They provide varnish catch for free for any number of websites you use. Also, they provide easy Cloudflare integration, and they themselves use Cloudflare for their stable host website. Coming to compressed content, they provide zlib compression for all types of content. You can even disable them or enable them for the contents that you want. Next, they offer Let's Encrypt's free SSL. I use SSL for all my websites. You can manually issue it, you can renew it, you can do anything you want. And they are free. And they renew automatically. And they don't even mention them when you buy a hosting. That's why many new beginners go to a hosting which provide an SSL for free along with their web hosting. You can buy an SSL from $10 a year to $300 a year, or even this free SSL based on the type of website you use. So let's come back to this final and most important option. You can choose the PHP version. Tell me which hosting provides this option for you. And also you can choose any feature that you want to install in a shared hosting. For example, I can install Memcache or Opcache or any feature that I want. Now, switching to PHP options, I can change the memory limit manually, the maximum post size, the maximum upload limit, everything I can change manually using PHP selector or PHP options under this shared hosting. So this is why I recommend you StableHost for shared hosting, and this offers the maximum customization through which you can attain the maximum speed. Similarly, this VPS.NET cloud hosting is by far the fastest hosting that I have ever seen in a cloud VPS, and I tried it myself. Regarding this Liquid Web cloud dedicated servers, I haven't tried it with myself, but I have read lots of reviews and I know they are great for a cloud dedicated server. With this, you have completed this page speed SEO section. Thank you.